Hi, I'm Brett Mullins.
And I'm Kristen Mullins. We're agents with the Stacey Rogers Real Estate Group at Keller Williams Realty.
We just want to take a quick second to introduce ourselves and invite you into our home. So I got out of the military, active duty in 2013, and I was trying to find a way to leverage the 10 years of active duty experience that I had. And one of the things that the military teaches you is how to read body language, how to pick up on what people are trying to tell you, and basically just how to have really good conversations. And so I spent some time trying to figure out what I could best use that skill set for. And I knew that I wanted to invest in real estate. And so I thought, well, I'm going to get my real estate license. And at that time, I specifically wanted to use it for just investing, and got into working with buyers and sellers a lot, and just fell in love with it. And that's how we ended up where we're at today.
So I am a nurse, and I have been a nurse for almost 15 years, and I love it. It's always been something I knew I wanted to do. Brett was just getting so busy at work, and I also was feeling pulled more towards our home. I wanted to be around more for my children. I really hated that I couldn't pick them up from school every day. And so he worked on me for, I don't know, about a year, maybe longer, just wanting me to come work with him. So I finally decided to take the leap to be able to spend more time with him and our kids about a year ago. So our oldest, Maisie, is 8, and then our youngest, Birdie, is 5, and Birdie started school this year. They're both at Abernathy Elementary.
The greatest thing that I've ever done with my life is become a father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally agree. I tell my girls every day, like, yeah, I'm a nurse and now we're realtors, but being a mom is really just my main identifier, I think.
Yeah, it's the single greatest accomplishment that we've done is be parents to these girls.
We do what we do so that we can have this life with them.
Yeah. So a lot of times you're going to find us here in this community. Just with our kids being at the age that they're involved in sports, they're involved in things at the school, there's field trips, there's a lot of different stuff going on. So a lot of times you'll find us here at a friend's house, or like Wednesday nights we go to the shop, and so that's primarily what we do now. We like to try and carve out like a regularly scheduled time for date nights, and we'll go to Lubbock and just go have a date and spend time together.
Yeah, really just spending time with our family and friends is the main thing.
One of the builders we represent is Dreambuilt Homes, and what I love about Dreambuilt is that they are able to build a house that is more accessible to a lot of people. So if you go into a neighborhood where the average sales price is $450,000, you're going to be able to get into a house that's the same or better quality for $50,000 to $100,000 less. So from a business standpoint, what I want to drive home to people all the time is that I'm going to make this as comfortable as possible. I'm a normal guy. I'm trying to build a friendship with you. I mean, most of my clients, I want to talk to them after the transaction, and we've gone to see enough houses and we've talked enough that I'm going to miss you whenever this is done. So I want to the number one thing I would probably tell people is this is going to be probably a lifelong relationship, because you're going to have questions after you buy or sell a house. You're probably going to end up buying and selling another house. And so, it's not just a transactional relationship. There's friendship that can be made, and I'm there to be your friend and your guide through this whole process.
Thank you so much for taking the time to come into our home and learn a little bit more about us.
We just really appreciate y'all just taking the time to see where we come from and what we're all about. If you ever have any questions, or if you ever need anything, feel free to reach out anytime. We're here to help, and we want to help. Thank you.